This is a fun little thing I'm just doing because it's the day after TEW 2020 officially came out, and why not have some fun and play around with how the game's actually working with some of the new mods. So this is the Ruthless Aggression mod. It begins in 2004. So one thing I do like is the changing. To be fair, as someone who's actually old enough to have been around 2004, this is more like 2001, 2002, as it's gotten a little better by 2004, but not by much. But yeah, regardless, what I'm going to do is I am playing as MLW, because we've already got plenty of people playing as WWE and even some as TNA out there. So I figured why not play with one of the smaller feds, as a fed with an interesting roster and sort of an interesting placement at the moment. So I figured why not look at things and see where we go from there. Regardless, so let's see here. So going over things, we'll take a quick look at our roster. Then we'll go from there. So looking over the roster, we've got Bobby Quance, who's a dude. We've got young Bryan Danielson, who's not quite Bryan Danielson yet, but he's getting there. CW Anderson, Chad Collier, Jason Rance, who I might get rid of because he's a real life asshole. Chris Hero. The guy I'm playing as, Court Bauer, who actually created MLW. Harry Smith, oh yeah. Future Bulldog. Homicide. Jack Evans, that flippy shit. Jerry Lynn. JJ Dillon. Joel Maximo. John Finnegan. Jose Maximos. Julio Smokes, who I'm surprised didn't get a shot in real life somewhere. Hoovy. Kevin Kelly, sure. Loki, Mana, Matt Martell, aka Matt Striker. Not that Matt Striker, the other Matt Striker. No, he's the Matt Striker. Yeah. So, MDog20, Michael Modest, yes, the guy who should have been a star. Mike Shane, Norman Smiley, Pressphone, who's a person. Pete Wilson, who's also a person. PJ Friedman. Puma, TJ Perkins, Raven, Richard, yeah, okay, Ricky Reyes, Ricky Romero, Roderick Strong, Ron Nimi, Samu, Simon Diamond, Sanjay Dutt, Steve Carino, Teddy Hart, Terry Funk, TJ Wilson, Todd Shane, Vampiro. So, in the words of many, let's say a mixed bag. But then if we so we got that as our actual roster. If we look at creative, we've got Raven, Funk, and Sabu as our guys. We've got Nobody Hot or Not. We've got Hidden Gems. Samoa Joe, Lex Lovett, Max Justice, Super Dragon, Eddie Edwards. So sort of the guys you'd expect, plus Lex Lovett and Max Justice. Let's see here, figurehead. We have no figurehead, which makes sense. Our product is basically Wrestling Nirvana, which, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to loosely enforced, because this is it's supposed to be basically ECW but with some good workers. So yeah. But anyway, so looking at our stables, we've got the Extreme Horsemen. So we've got CW Anderson, Simon Diamond, Steve Carino, JJ Dillon, who should be support, not fodder. That's interesting. There we go. And then, yeah, and then we got the Hart Foundation 2.0, which is Harry Smith, Jack Evans, Ted Hart, and TJ Wilson. One of these people actually got a WWE job eventually. The other three, well, no, two of them did. I'm sorry, Teddy Hart. Teams, we've got the Hart Foundation 2K3, Quance and Puma, Smokes and Smiley, sure. Strongham M-Dog, okay. The Extreme Horsemen. The Havana Pitbulls, the SAT, and the Samoan Island Tribe. Storylines. So we've got no storylines so far, which is interesting. I guess this person whoever created the gimmick didn't want to do that. So announcing ways, we've got Kevin Kelly. And we've got Kevin Kelly. Let's see here. I'm sure we could find somebody else. And yeah. Or we just might do Kevin Kelly by himself. Like, that's not completely out of the question here. So, looking at our events and TV, so we've got MLW Underground. It's currently taping one episode at a time, but I think I'm going to change that because I think in real life, as I look up wrestling data on my phone here, I'm like 90% sure they tape multiple episodes at a time. So let's see here. Look at MLW. And some of these seem like real shows. Some of these seem like shows where the person needed to put a name in. Let's see here. So if we look at events. And yeah, we're on the Sunshine Network on a late night deal, which we'll probably expand here if we can, because I think we can. I think we have enough popular. Let's start from the top, okay? Figurehead, product, titles. So titles. World Junior Heavyweight Champion is Sanjay Dutt, okay? World Heavyweight Champion is Steve Corino, because of course it is. And the World Tag Champs are Anderson and Diamond. We aren't stables, no tournaments, our announcers. Broadcasting, yeah, we have DVD with Sunshine Network. Let's see here, backstage. Our backstage is Let's see here. Oh god. Let's say transport, catering, and hotels are all organized. I guess it's 63%, which is better. No alcohol is allowed. Nope. Okay, that makes things worse. Oh, let's get rid of... Yeah, I don't care about smoking. Like, I legitimately don't... Let's see here. I mean... Yeah, I'm not going to do anything too different. Let's see here. I'm just going to pop up MLW's actual things on another screen here, so... Oh, right, okay, so basically this was like sort of the end of their run in real life, so okay, so 2004... I can't tell if they did have shows. Let's see here. Yeah, 2003, because that's probably better. Okay, so what I'll probably do is actually get rid of some of these shows, because it seems like, yeah, MLW is not doing monthly shows, which makes sense, because it's MLW. Let's see here. Yeah, let me try Cage Match MLW, see if I find anything better, because... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of these shows here, and just actually have, what's the word I'm looking for here? Words are hard, you know? And probably just, yeah, we'll probably just schedule here, in a major way. So, let's see here, events, there we go. Yeah, I know you have... Okay, let's see here. We've got... Fusion, reload, War Games. Okay, so... Okay, interesting. Alright, so what we'll probably do here is we'll go to basically a big show every 2 months, and then we'll go from there. So actually what we'll do here is do... So we'll modify this event. Let me make sure we go back to my event list here. Yeah, let's see here. This is dormant. And then what we'll do is we'll change this to just MLW Reloaded and change it to active and change that to February. And let's see here, do we have any? No. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Oh well, shit happens. Yeah, there we go. So we got, oh, whoops, forgot to save it. So yeah, we'll do NWO, and there we go. Okay. Anything we're going to do real quick is go to broadcasting, view all broadcasters, search USA who will negotiate, and yeah, so we'll basically, in one shot, I think basically, let's see here. So yeah. There we go. So yeah, now we've got American, yeah, okay. So there we go. We've got, now we got a TV deal in most of the country. Then we can go from there. So storyline wise, I am actually going to see if I can pull anything up real quick. Okay, so basically this was sort of, I don't say like the end of the company, well, not the end of the company, but this sort of like, okay, so War Games. Okay, so basically what had happened is the baby faces had basically just defeated. Okay, so we had a Vampiro Punk feud, a Raven No Saw feud, okay. Alright, so this is basically, so we can sort of like, I don't want to say reboot things, but we can basically restart things here. Alright. So again, looking at a roster. So yeah, we've got Raven, Sabu, and Funk as our major stars here. Danielson and Lynn are stars. Dylan, Juvie, Vampiro, okay. And then we got some recognizable right below them. Okay. So I think what we'll do here is basically, the idea is the Extreme Horsemen did just lose a big cage match in the fall, but they still have all the titles. So the quest is basically now that Sabu and Funk did beat, like Sabu and Funk along with Steve Williams and the Sadman, which is a hell of a weird team, they both want to take the belt off Carino. But Carino will play mind games with both of them and basically try to win them over, over to his side. So, storylines. Add a storyline. World title 3-way. That'll be Raven. I can't, there we go. Sabu and, nope. That's Terry Funk. There we go. So we'll start that 3-way. And then for our other big feud, like, let's just go full on weird shit and do Raven versus Vampiro. This is not what would result in what we would call good matches, but it'll still be a hell of a feud. And then, let's see here, if we look at our roster again, so this could be interesting in that it's basically Danielson and Lynn, two great workers, and they're, I wouldn't say like they're against each other, but like, yeah, basically, we can set up something and have them actually have an actual feud for the title eventually. Not for the title, sorry. That's wrong. That's not what we call the right thing to say. What I would say is like, yeah, we'll set up Danielson and Lynn, as sort of like our work rate feud, and then we'll figure out everything else as we go, because that's all we'll need, I think, off the top of our head, and we'll add other stuff as we actually try to figure things out. So the other storylines is, there we go. Best in the World, Bryan Danielson, and Jerry Lynn. And I think that's it. Right, teams. Okay. Extreme Horsemen are still the tag champs. Yeah, I think what I'll do is, okay, yeah. And do we have any other stables? No, there's a Student Horseman and the Heart Foundation. Okay. So we'll start this, and probably because it's extremely unlikely anybody else is going to have as much heat as defeat as necessary, and then we'll go from there. Production, okay. Production is still going to give us some penalties. What are we doing? Okay, we have money. So let's upgrade that. There we go. Investments, oh yeah, let's look at size. Okay, so right now we're a 35 in Southwestern Tri-State because, again, ECW with better workers 2.0. So yeah, we'll start there, and then basically, and then we'll start, everything else. Medical, okay, nobody's out injured. Merchandise, yeah, let's start an upgrade for that. Ticket prices, yeah, normal's fine. House shows, backstage, alliances, I think that's all, yeah. Hey there. Just booking some MLW here in 2004. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Events and TV. So what we're going to do is we're going to book 2 TV shows at a time. And then, okay, so Who Smokes is a... Was he, like, wrestling at this time? Yeah, it says he's a wrestler. Okay. That's weird. I would say... Okay. I mean, do I just take off his managers for the moment? Because it sure seems like he's actually worked. Let me see if I can find anything about that. Because now I'm just more confused. Yeah, I got nothing, so I'll figure that out. And according to what it was saying, so Matt Martell... No, managed by... Wait. Oh, okay. You don't have a role. Okay. Personal info, right? Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Can you not? Hold on. Let me look at your... Whatever is needed. Okay, so I should be able to... Yeah, it's... I figure other people are doing, like, other random, like, WD stuffs. And plus, MLW is a weird fed because in real life, it was, like, basically... They did, like, 2 shows in 2004 and then died. So I figure, why not have some fun with them? Because they're pretty much an open book since they just had their big show at the end of 2003, where basically their big feud ended. So I figure, have some fun with this. I'm just completely blanking on how I would change her into a manager now. I know there's something obvious I'm not looking here. Talk to worker. Ah, here we go. Yay. Okay, great. Okay, that works better. Kevin Kelly, you are not a manager. I don't know why it's saying... Why? No. Oh, that's M-Dog. I'm sorry. Kevin Kelly. Okay. You are not a manager. There we go. That fixes that. Julius, I think you're actually a worker at this time, weirdly enough. So we'll just ignore that part. 20 active wrestlers. We don't have a season finale event. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we'll do... and then we'll try to book a couple shows here. At least the first couple shows, because we can actually try some storylines. Okay, or we can... Yeah, okay. So, 2 TV shows. Okay. So, let's go to Florida. How many people? 200. Okay. Let's... Sure. Let's have this random show. I'm trying to play somewhat realistic here. Like, so... Like, yeah, fun would be to, like, have some, like, random, show on there with their guys on it. I actually like playing somewhat realistically, so... I mean, what you can... I'm actually... Let me see here. I'm not sure if you can actually offer to... I mean, you can form an alliance with the WWE if they're willing to do it. So that's something you could do in-game, is just, like, make an alliance with WWE or whomever, and then do a talent trade thing or an alliance loan thing. But WWE would have to be willing to actually, like, have an alliance with you in the first place, which, depending on the mod and how the company's WWE set up, might not happen as well. I don't remember off the top of my head if you can actually do anything where you can become like a dev company, but you can, like, get an alliance with any company if they're willing to do it. Okay, we need Steal the Show, we need Wild Brawl, and we need a storytelling. Okay. So let's just do... Oh, I did not see that. Okay, let's just see who fucked up here. Backstage incidents. Oh, wow. Okay. Of course Eddie Hart would do this. Quit being a dumbass. Yeah, I know, you're all... Stern warning, sure. And, yeah, okay. Great, I just made my locker room worse. That's great. Just fine. So let's go ahead and... Okay, so we want to open... Right, okay. So this is basically like the TV show coming back. Okay. So let's start out with Extreme Horseman promo. Still here. Still champs. Road Agent. Oops. Well, not Lily Raven. It'll be... Yeah, sure. So we got Steve Corino, JJ Dillon, then Simon Diamond, and who's... God damn it, who's the other member of the... Right, CW Anderson. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and... Yeah. Doesn't... Right, so they'll go... Doesn't matter if I'm facing Terry Funk or Sabu. Because I know those two idiots will kill each other before they even have a chance to face me. Okay. Then we'll have our first actual match, which we'll have as a sort of a high fest or high spots. So let's go ahead and do Loki, Roderick Strong, and Puma. It'll be an 8-minute match. And Loki will go over. We'll go Steal the Show. An open match. And a decisive win for old Loki. Loki. Oh, Yeah. Yep. Well, he's in a tag team, so that's where I'm going to push him, as opposed to a random, like, throwaway, not throwaway, but like sort of a flippy match. So no, he'll wrestle. He's a good well, he's not a great wrestler yet, but he's a solid wrestler. I mean, I'll probably have TJ here longer than Teddy because Teddy's a massive asshole who is already got in a fight, and he got in a fight with a freaking Samoan. So that's Teddy. Speaking of which, so we'll do a promo here. Vampiro in his graveyard, talking about how they're still. So we'll advance this storyline. Okay, I might have to fuck with this. And then we'll actually have a tag team match. So tag teams. So we've got Jack Evans and Teddy, and you guys get to get killed by the Samoan Island tribe. And if Samu or Manu want to get a little, stiff with Teddy, I didn't see anything. So we'll have Mana go over. Teddy will do the job because he was being an asshole. We'll have this do a wild brawl. It'll be a decisive win, and that'll be that. And then we'll have Samoan Island Tribe beatdown. TJ and Harry try to save. If Teddy wants, T for Teddy, and unfortunately, because you were there, right there, Jack, you also get to die for Teddy's sins. Okay, right, okay, so we got 32 minutes. What's our minimums as far as stuff on here? So, TV, okay, TV needs to be about 60%. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see here. Samoan Tribe. Okay. So we'll have Danielson win not a squash match, but pretty much a squash match, and then he'll call himself. Okay, that works. So Bryan Danielson will take on Chad Collier. I'll need to no. Oh, shit. Oh, right. I forgot. Okay. Thanks, man. I forgot I changed my preferences. That's why I was so confused. I'm an idiot. I forgot I changed my preferences to stop this exact thing from happening. Yes, that would not have been good. Okay. I'll fix that in a second after I book this match. So we'll have Bryan go for Chad. Storytelling. Open match. Decisive win. And Bryan will tap him the fuck out. Yeah, okay. I was like, why isn't this working correctly? Then I realized, okay. Heart Foundation. Vamp in his graveyard. And, okay, yeah, there we go. That's, okay, that makes a lot more sense why that was being weird. Okay, so I think we'll also book our main event now, just to make sure I remember who we need to book. Okay, so Raven and Funk are still here. We're not here, but, okay, so Norman Smiley. Yeah, actually that kind of works. Okay. Yeah, okay. Is Sabu not on the roster? Oh, Sabu injured? Is he working someplace? Am I being an idiot? Okay. Let me make sure. Right, okay. So wait, what's up with Sabu? Babyface. So major star. Okay. So that'll be our main event for. Oh yeah, okay. That actually. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll do Terry Funk and Sabu versus Simon Diamond, and who's the other member? Right, TEW Anderson. This will go 12 minutes. We need, what do we need? We need at least. Okay, so we need, yeah, one. Okay, so we need one car crash. Okay. So this will be. Well, if you mean specifically like in wrestling, this was. Well, like in WWE, this was the beginning of. This was WrestleMania 20, so it was Benoit and Guerrero's big show. TNA was just starting up. They were still about their TV show. Well, in like the fall. But this was like still Jarrett Russo, a bunch of WWE guys, and then people like watch the X Division matches. I mean that's the big stuff. So basically, yeah. So like Benoit, Eddie winning the titles at Mania, Orton winning the title at SummerSlam. Yeah. Evolution running things on Raw. Tail end of the SmackDown 6 era. Yeah, and yeah, this was an NBA TNA era. Like, yeah, this is like Jeff Jarrett versus a bunch of dudes in main event every week on a $9.99 pay-per-view, it being a brawl with 8 million run-ins and Jarrett still on time running. And then on the other card, you have random AJ Styles, Samoa match, AJ Styles, like Jerry Lynn match going 12 minutes, being 4 stars, and, being able to be good because Vince Russo wasn't even aware that they were on the show. So yeah, stuff like that. Which is one reason, like, because I've actually booked that before, so, like, I wanted to try something else. And, again, MLW is interesting because it is about it in real life. I don't know if it died because it had no money or it died because Bauer started working for the WWE in real life around this time. But yeah, or that he didn't want the stress of running promotion anymore. I forget. I'm old enough to have forgotten what happened. But yeah, so I figured, why not have some with that. Anyway, this will be a car crash match. Yeah, again, I'm trying to be realistic. So if Styles, what I might do is maybe have Styles come in for like big shows, like basically have him like in some like big matches on like big events, but having him appear on TV here, then have him appear on TV on TNA, and then doing Ring of Honor shows. Again, it's something that I know a lot of people just try to get everybody and then do that, but I try to book the actual roster at least at the start, and then work new people in as necessary or as they're available. But yeah, Styles is at least this isn't hiring AJ Styles in 2004 for WWE and putting him right in the main event. So I might take a look at the TNA guys and see who's realistic to bring in at this time. Because I know some TNA and RH people worked MLW's last big show, if I remember right. But yeah, as far as this goes, this will go 12 minutes. We'll have... Okay, so what'll happen is... Ooh, can we do... I forget. Can we do cheap finishes, or will they hate it? Let's see here. Overbooked matches, death matches. Again, I remember just enough to forget stuff, so yeah, I'll take a look at the ROH and TNA roster after I book these shows and see who's around or see who's actually unemployed yet. Because we do have folks like Hero and stuff on the show, but they're not over yet. Gimmicks not necessary. Angles. Okay, so it looks like I can do a shitty finish. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can do a shitty finish here. Okay. As much as I don't want to. Okay, so we can do cheap win, outside interference, DQ. So we'll have Steve Corino, Sabu, Steve Corino. Yeah, I know the tag titles aren't on one because I don't want Funk and Sabu to go over. Let's see here. Okay, so that's. Oh right, so we need a quick Danielson promo. I'm the best in the world. Or this is 2004 Bryan Danielson, so he's a decent promo, but he's not a great promo yet. And then we'll have a quick thing to end the show. Well, again, Carino knows that, so that's why he's basically the idea. I don't know if you were here at the start as I was explaining, but basically the big, basically the last big show MLW did before this, there was a War Games match where it was Sabu, Funk, Steve Williams, and one other person I'm forgetting off the top of my head, and Sandman defeating basically the Extreme Horsemen, which is Carino's group. So the idea is like Funk and Sabu now both want to take the MLW title off Carino. So now Carino is going to try to sow discord between them because he knows, yes, Sabu or Terry Funk will kill him. So Extreme Horsemen, beatdown, Funk and Sabu fight them off. So yeah, this is just a quick thing at the end of the show. So again, Terry Funk, Terry Sabu, and then Simon Diamond and TEW Anderson are there because they can catch the beatdown. And there we go. Okay, so that's okay. So we got that, and that. Book analysis likes me. Okay, let's book. Yeah, that's things like this is I don't want to say it's a big roster, but it's not the smallest roster. But yeah, we can work other people in as far as like in other matches. But yeah, let's go ahead and run this. So we start out with basically an Extreme Horseman promo. You know, they say, yes, we lost at War Games, but we're still the core of Major League Wrestling. That's why, I'm the MLW champion. That's why Simon Diamond and TEW Anderson are the best damn tag team in the world. We're still the Extreme Horsemen. We're still the straw that stirs the drink, and there's still nobody better than us. It doesn't matter if I have to face, that broken down old man or that crazy SOB. I'll still be the champion at the end of this. So 44. Then in the actual match, we've got Low Key defeating Roderick Strong and Puma in 8-13 when Low Key pinned Puma with the Key Crusher 99. 40-36-21. Okay, so not bad. We've got Vampiro in his graveyard talking about how there's still souls to take. 37. We've got in about to have terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat. The Samoan Island Tribe defeated Hart Foundation 2K3 in 8-13 when Mana pinned Teddy Hart. So yeah, so there you go. We had a Samoan Island Tribe beatdown. TJ and Harry ran out and tried to save. That got a 20. We had Bryan Danielson defeat Chad Collier in 707 by submission with a cattle mutilation. That got a 43. And then we had Danielson promo where said he was the best in the world. Doesn't matter who he has to face. And then in our main event, the Extreme Horsemen defeated Terry Funk and okay, I fucked up. Well, that's actually fine. That's actually fine. I can do this booking too. Extreme Horsemen defeat Terry Funk and Sabu in 11:35 when Funk was disqualified while fighting TEW Anderson. Sabu got a 60. Funk got a 42. Diamond actually got a 47, which isn't bad at all. And then the show ended with a brawl. Funk and Sabu, yeah, okay. And Rodney should not be road agent anymore. So we finished the show, and this got a 43. Okay, not terrible, not bad. But then we'll book the other show for the week, basically. So again, we'll open the show with an angle. Funky Terry Funk and Sabu. Do I still have Bill Alfonso? No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. Basically, we'll have Sabu's. Wait, can Sabu do a menace angle? Not really. Can you get entertainment angle? Not really. Can you... Okay, so I'll just have to become on overness. So yeah, we'll throw that to start the show. And then we'll add an actual match where we've got more of the flippy dudes doing flippy dude things. Well, actually, no. We can do a tag team match for this. So we'll have Strong and M-Dog, Havana Pitbulls, SAT. This will go 10 minutes. And we'll have Ricky Reyes go over, deal the show, open match, and a decisive win for the Pitbulls. Then we'll have an angle where Lynn challenges Danielson. Let's see here. Who else do I want to book? What else do I... Okay, let me see here. Who else haven't I really used so far? Mana, Puma... Oh, right, Sanjay Dutt's like my cruiserweight, or junior heavyweight champion. Yeah. You mean, yeah, Danielson, yeah. I think what we'll do is yeah, okay. So while Sanjay taking on who didn't... Right, TJ Wilson. Yeah, okay. So that can go 8 minutes. It'll be all the flippies. And Dutt can go over. Open match. Decisive win. Pinfall victory for Dutt. Then after the match, well, actually what I'll do first is Dutt versus Loki. Okay, so I need to actually fight. Oh, I forgot to. Okay. Okay, I keep on forgetting these need to start. Anyway, so we'll book that. Yeah, I know. This is a non-title match. Those exist. And then Loki attacks Dutt. Just a quick Loki attacking Dutt from behind. And that being that. Okay. Oh, yeah. He was in TNA, but within a couple years doing his world. No, we have not the person you're thinking of. This is some other random guy who trained with the Hearts. Yeah. No, I think he's working for TNA. Like I said, I'll take a look at TNA Irish roster and look at people who would be realistic to like actually grab from them. You know. Yeah, I'm a dork, and I have never heard of that P. Wilson guy. He must have been like, yeah. Okay, Loki attacks Dutt Wilson. Right, okay. Right, so Raven in-ring promo. And Puro comes out. Oh, nope, this is a... Alright, so... Raven promo. Raven Puro comes out. Raven is confused. Brawl. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, that could be a fun little thing to do. So yeah, that's what we'll do, is... Well, actually, let's do this. So Steve Carino is all about... Yeah, he was still young, so I'll check him out and see if, like, he... Not if he's around, but... Yes. Right. No, that should get over, because they're not... Right, okay. So we'll do Steve Carino versus Norman Smiley. We'll go 10 minutes. Carino will go over. Can be Wild Brawl. And it'll be a tainted win for Carino, because that's the only way Steve Carino knows how to win. A British invasion of Tampa Bay, or wherever they're doing their shows. Okay. See, See, Homicide's interesting, because I could do... Okay, I actually think that's what I'll do here. We'll do... Okay, that's another quick feud we could do. Or not a feud, but yeah, okay. So... Oops, no, that's... Okay, so... We'll book this as... Homicide going over. Right, okay. Let's adjust this to 4 minutes. What's missing? Oh. He's telling stories. We, of course, tells Telly's brew here in MLW. Okay, there we go. Analysis. Okay. No, there are no issues. What are you talking about? Let's see here. Drop this a minute. Then we'll do an angle where Homicide hits Hot Killer post-match. Okay, actually, let's push this up to our... Okay. No, Oh, right, I forgot. Okay. So this can't be a while. Okay. So we'll make... okay, this can be our storytelling match. Okay, what's the problem now? Why are you saying that? Oh, did I not? Oh, that's okay. There we go. Okay, I'm. Okay, let's actually roll this. Okay, so I think that's all it. 60 minutes, blah, blah, blah. We got 4 minutes. Strong Wind Dog, Lynn challenging Danielson. Okay. Okay, so we start off things with Terry Funk and Sabu arguing, or really Terry Funk trying to explain to Sabu that, like, you know, that, you know, I got too wild, but we can still do this. You know, one of us needs to take the title from, you know, Carino, and Sabu just sort of growling, gets a 50. So we've got Van Pitbull defeating Strong M Dog in the SAT in 9:32. When Ray's pinned Maximo with the Cuban Missile Crisis, gets a 32. Romero, blah blah blah, great chemistry. Okay, I keep on forgetting not to do Nini as the Rohit anymore, but still got a 32. Not terrible by any standard. Jerry Lynn did a quick promo where basically, like, he's like, you know, okay, Danielson, you call yourself the best in the world. I've been a cruiserweight champion. I've been an X Division champion. So, you know, why don't we just face off and see who's really the best in the world? So that gets a 41. Sanjay Dutt going over TJ Wilson in 8:25 gets a 32. Then Loki attacking Sanjay Dutt gets an 11 because, you know, these guys can actually talk. Okay, I mean that I deserve. Chris Hero, or Homicide pinning Chris Hero in 6:53 by pinfall with the 187 gets a 21. Again, should have had Ronnie Me as the road agent. And then Homicide basically, you know, has already won, but post-match he just dice hit, you know, Chris Hero with a cop killer because why not? And then he kills him, 29. Raven promo, you know, then you know, talks about, like, getting rid of his demons, or Hero comes out, Raven's confused, and then they have a brawl, that gets a 44. Then Skate Ramone's like, I'm all about opportunities, so, you know, I just had to give an opportunity to Norman Smiley, you know, to see if he can actually be, you know, a great wrestler. So then we have a match. Steve Corino defeats Norman Smiley in 9:40 with a handful of tights because it's Steve Corino, so of course he would cheat, and that gets a 44. So this gets a 42, so actually not bad at all. We finish the show, and let's see what the actual, any news, any emails, anything that looks interesting at all. Come on, keep on running. I know you're loading. I'm being patient. Nope, come on. Come on, you can do it. I know it's the first day, and it takes a while to run this. Come on. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's look at mail. Yep, Sunshine Network is unhappy. Sabu needs time to heal. TJ Wilson needs time to heal. Sunshine Network is still unhappy. Jerry Lynn is unhappy. Okay. I feel like what Homicide is doing. That's interesting. Let's see here. Because Shawn. Okay, how the hell did Shawn Michaels defeating Mark Henry get a 90-9? Okay. That's just hilarious. There you go. That's some booking for you. Regardless, let's pull things up here. Okay, so let's look at our broadcasting. So let's just time slot. Okay, there we go. Okay. There. Because I don't think we're going to be 50s for a while. Why do you guys have morale issues? Okay, Steve Corino. Why are you annoyed? Why do you like Teddy Hart? You shouldn't like Teddy Hart. Here, have $1,000 in order to be unhappy about Teddy Hart. The rest of you, I don't care that much about. Okay, so we got merch, finance, Teams. Oh, right. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's take a look at the other rosters. First, let's look at Ring of Honor because I feel better about taking those guys because they're actually not a major company yet. Okay, so we got Styles. Let me pull up Styles real quick and see what he's doing. Okay, so Styles. Okay, so he's working TNA. He's working ROH. Let's see here what he wants. Yeah, of course you. Okay. Oh, Teddy, you're not going to be happy. Okay, so he wants 600 per show. So, okay. Let me see what other people want, because I'm trying to keep things somewhat safe. Okay, Chris Levy, Homicide, Samoa Joe, Amazing Red. Actually, I'm going to bring Amazing Red in, only because he's got the Maximos also working here, and so, yeah. Yeah, of course. So, yeah, this I'm perfectly okay with, because they're Maximos are already on the show. See here, Jimmy Jacob, Xavier, H.E. Locke, B.J. Whitmer, Dixie, Ace Steel, Sanjay Dutt, Benny from Becky Bayless. Yeah, oh, here we go, Nigel, okay. Yeah, he's not even in Heartland yet. Okay. Yeah, I can bring him in. Because again, this is somewhat realistic. I'm sure he would have worked for MLW eventually if they wouldn't have died. Let me look at if there's anybody interesting on TNA. Okay. So yeah, Sting, Piper, Conan, Lynn, I mean, I should have the Sandman. Let me look at him. Okay, starting friendship, blah blah blah. Yeah, I can bring. Is there something wrong with him? Let's see, attributes. I mean, you're smoking a drinker, plays diving well, can't play diving well. I mean, I'm not against bringing in. I'm in. Well, I might bring him in, like, maybe after the next big show. Regardless, yeah, why isn't ECMO working for me? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see here. Abyss. Nobody else, like... Yeah, I think that's... Well, let me... actually, just because you asked about it, let me look at Nick Owl to see if he's in this, and or is actually any good yet, so... Magnus... Aldous... Okay. Yeah, okay, he's not in this. Yeah, I might what I might do with Sandman is bring him in either at the big show to sort of screw over one of the guys, or after the big show as the feud for those guys. But I don't have anything quite for him yet, so you know I'll go from there. But the other guys like ECMO and Nigel, like yeah, they can totally work on the undercard or various stuff until I'm ready for them. And let's see here. Backstage. Again, like, why is it... Okay, right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Because, yeah, let me... As far as I know, like, I don't think... Hold on. I'll just go ahead and get people's calendars up. Talk to worker. Nope, that's his lifestyle. Here we go, schedule. Okay. So it looks like he'll be around. Okay. I'll give him a shot. If he causes trouble, I might just let him go because he's extremely negative. Regardless, let's just move forward here. Let me just see what they do with not SmackDown. Let me see what they do with. Yep, come on, hiring folks. Okay, here we go. Team, let's see here, look at the news. Okay, FIP, okay, that I don't care, because they're smaller than me, I think. Did he even SmackDown? Okay. Sure, just throw out Liz and Benoit out there on a TV show, of course. Okay, not too bad. Alright, so let me just run to the next TV show, and then we'll go from there. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay, Liger. Let's just, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Michael Shane in TNA was the X Division champion through Live Crew. Yeah, okay. This is shockingly close to what a real TNA show around this time would have looked like, so that's hilarious. Okay, so decision-wise, okay, complete, yeah. Then we got any news, OVW, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Does that mean, are we at a disadvantage again? Okay. Production, let's see here. I think I might be okay taking, yeah. Yeah, I might be okay just having them. Right, okay. Okay, let me just go to the next show. There we go. Alrighty, got more. Okay, so we got ECMO. Juvie, you haven't even worked for me yet. What the hell? What? What? No. Okay. Let's just fix this right the fuck now. Goodbye. There we go. Goodbye, Juvie. Have fun. Let's see what that does to my backstage. Okay. Holy crap, it immediately made my backstage like 12% better. Okay, so that just means we have to... okay, so I'm just going to pay off TJ. Nope, that's Norman. Norman, you're fine. You're not happy at all. TJ... Don't give everybody but Teddy money to be happy. And let's give... Okay, still. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. See, 68% is a lot better than like the 60% we were working with earlier. So that I'm actually okay with. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Show Sealer, Nigel McGuinness, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's go to the next show. Go and do some booking. Alright. Harry Smith is the new Stampede champion. Alright, so we got mail. Right, okay. I don't care, you. Like, yeah. Complete ECMO. There we go. Okay. Let's look at our roster real quick. Okay. So let's do... Okay. Alright, and yeah. I think I'll try to book these next two MLW shows to finish out the month and then go from there. As this all runs, and yeah. Because yeah, it'll be every 2 weeks. We'll be... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see here. Load in. At this point, he's still working like Canadian indies, I think. Yeah. I'll double check when this finishes loading, but yeah, I'm like 90% sure he's still doing like Canadian indies and stuff, and was like on the radar of absolutely nobody. Like, he was just a random dude. I mean, hell, even when he was signed by WD originally back in 2007 or whatever, he was just considered like another random dude they had signed. Like, yeah, he didn't get really over till he started going over and working for DET after that, or about that time. No, he got signed for Deep South, which was their other developmental territory that lasted for like a year. But yeah, he's not an OVW or anything like that. See, this is one downside of doing these multiple shows is like the loading times between them. But I mean, it's fine. I actually don't mind it at all because it's more realistic to book multiple shows because I'm like 90% sure MLW did book multiple shows. In fact, they might have done more than 2 shows. But like 2 shows, I can't do those like old school WWE style, like where they book like 4 Raws in one night. Yeah, there's somebody we can sign. Just incredible. Oh, God. Some of these names the AI chooses for their secondary names are not good at all. Oh, right. I forgot I actually have those guys. I mean, they might work good. They might work well as people who get killed by the Samoans. Quality control, obviously. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah. I'm like, I mean, I'll just look it up just for curiosity's sake, but... Right, yeah, okay, yeah. Quickly becoming a star on the Canadian independent circuit, Kenny was invited to a week-long trial by World Wrestling Entertainment, which is often being offered a developmental contract in October 2005 before being sent to D-South Wrestling, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, that's... What did I want to do here? ECMO, machine. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Okay, and I think, yeah, okay. I think we'll go ahead and book the next couple shows. Or at least the next 2 shows. Here. And then go from there. Okay, so we got, just to make sure I got the storylines right. Yeah, we got Danielson versus Lynn. Dutt versus Low-Key for the junior heavyweight. We got Raven versus Vamp. We got, and the world title 3-way feud. Okay, cool. Amazing Red. Booking department. Teddy Hart has morale issues. We don't care because you're Teddy fucking Hart. Battles. Oh, let me see any news. Okay. There's my other hardware FIP. Underground. Okay. Let's rock and roll to the next show here. Yeah, I want... Okay, backstage incidents. Oh my god, Teddy! Teddy! No, wait, this is Mana. Wait, who's actually... Man, stern warning. Okay. Fine? What the hell is this roster? I mean, dude, do you realize I don't like you? Like, here, you get fined. Yay! Yay! Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's actually do this. Let's see here. Where are we? We're in Florida again. So let's see. We're in Zephyr Hills this time around. Okay, so let's start off with an angle. No, okay. does my character have, like, any... Okay, he's, like... Not... Okay, so you get to not say anything, but... Bauer announces... Carino versus Funk Sabu at... the next big show, which was... because I'm terrible at names. Right, at Reloaded. Wait, why is it... Hold on. Is somebody not here today? Ah, shit. Shit. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well. Bauer announces Carino in Japan. Funk versus Sabu next week. No. Yeah. Funk versus Sabu. Funk versus Sabu versus Carino. There we go. Okay. Court Bauer. Okay, so we got Terry Funk, Overness, Sabu, Overness. Okay. Actually, this will be... And then we'll throw people to the ring for our first match of the evening, which is going to be another full BD, well, not a full BD match, but another, like, get some people on the show. So we got, where are they? Yeah, we'll have M-Dog 20, Puma, Matt Martell, and the God Chad Collier. This will go for 7 minutes. It'll be Steal the Show. And then we'll have... actually, I like TJ Wilson, so he'll go over. Open match. And hopefully nobody will be too unhappy. Okay. Then we'll do an angle. We'll have General Venice. Hold on. Probably just, yeah, okay. In training. Then, yeah, actually, that's... Oh, right, ECMO's... right, okay, ECMO is still not... Okay. So, we'll do... No, actually, that makes it easier. Okay, so we'll do... Have Mana versus Sabu. Wait. I'm being really dumb here. Right, okay, I was like, did I put him in a match? No, I did it wrong. Okay. So we'll have Mana, Sabu taking on TJ Wilson and Harry Smith. It'll go 8 minutes. Well, it'll go 10 minutes, because all these guys are decent workers, except for maybe not Sabu, not Samu. ECMO's in Japan for this show, because I forgot to double check the schedule. So he'll have to debut at the next set of tapings. But yeah, that's what my original plan was: feed ECMO, feed him give him some random person on the roster, or even have him defeat both of the Shane twins or something wacky like that. But instead, we'll build this up. So we'll have Mana pin TJ Wilson, Wild Brawl, or no, Car Crash. Wait, I forget. What's the Car Crash and Mayhem? Okay. Yeah, Car Crash. Okay. Car Crash. Open match. Decisive win. Pinfall. Oh, okay. Can you do Wild Brawl instead, buddy? There we go. Then after the match, Samoan Island Tribe beatdown. Teddy and who's the other guy? Roster. Teddy. Right, yeah, okay. And Jack, try to save. And this time, okay, so we got Harry Smith. He'll get to sell. And TJ, he'll get to sell. And then we also got Mana and Semu getting to go look like monsters. Okay, yeah, that works well. Okay, so we got ECMO, Mana. Okay, so we're at 30 minutes. We need, okay, so we need 15, then, right, okay, so we'll do this. Actually, that should actually be, because that'll be 15, 27, no, we need one more match. Okay, so we'll do this. A quick Sanjay Dutt promo. Calls out Loki. You do not get to road agent stuff anymore. I'm probably going to fire you after the show. This can go for 3 minutes. Right, I keep on forgetting that, okay. Road agent notes, advanced storyline. That versus Loki. We'll have basically a squash match on the show. Vampiro faces Exclude already booked. I mean, yeah, we'll just. I'm sorry, Norman, but I don't got a lot to do for you right now, so you get to get squashed by Vamp. Decisive. That. Have us do a quick Vampiro in-ring. Raven can never cleanse his sins. Off screen, and then we'll go ahead and we'll book our main event of the show, which is going to be Bryan Danielson, Jerry Lynn, 15 minutes. We're going to go to a draw. Going to do an open match. All Out, where are you? Oh yeah, we'll do All Out. Call this motherfucker in the ring. And yeah, where are our draw options? Right, okay. There we go. Time limit, okay. Oh. Sure. Right, okay, yes, I know. It's going over, but we're going to adjust this. Danielson and Lynn face off. Okay, book analysis, blah, 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 blah. Right, okay, so we need storytelling. This can be Hero and Smiley. Telling stories, bro. Okay, and then just because I want to be somewhat realistic. Shit, okay. And this can go for 3 minutes. And what happens if we take off? Is it yelling at me if we take 2 minutes? Okay, cool. Alright. So we got Bauer announcing Korea and Japan, our opening flipping match, Negotiations and Training, our tag match, Beatdown, Sanjay Dutt promo, Vampiro, Danielson Lynn. Okay, that all works. So we start off with Court Bro basically in his office, backstage, wherever Court Bauer sits, and he officially announces that at MW Reloaded, Steve Ferno may not want this match, but this is what the MLW fans want. It will be Steve Ferno versus Sabu versus Funk for the MLW heavyweight title. So that gets a 40. In our opening, basically wacky match, Puma defeats M-Dog 20, Matt Martell, and Chad Collier in 5:15 when Puma pinned Matt Martell. This gets a 24, so not bad. We had a Nigel McGuinness in training, and that got us a 25. His Nigel been over, but his British Schumer gimmick got us very good. So, small LG microphone. Right, okay. So basically, he can't be in comedy matches or in 20 minutes. Actually, I mean, with the UI changes and, like, I actually, I like basically 90% of the changes so far. There's some small stuff that I, like, don't enjoy. But, like, the two major problems people had with the stuff, which is, A, the UI, which I totally understood, but, A, the skins fixed it, and now with the new UI changes with categories and everything, it actually looks, it looks good. And the gimmick stuff, like, I totally don't get people bitching about it. Like, yes, you can have your wacky fed where you can do comedy matches that are also 20 minutes, that are also hard-hitting, that are, like, all that stuff, like I forget who, I think the Who said it on his Twitter, like, yes, there's like 60 products in the database now. If your, like, specific thing isn't there, okay, that's not the end of the world, and even then, just do it the closest and take the penalties. There are small problems with the actual products that maybe can be adjusted, but, like, if you're really not buying the game because you can't do your wacky, extremely niche product that you could, like, and especially for, like, mod makers, like, I don't get why any mod makers are upset about the changes to the gimmicks. Like, it's a lot easier just to say this is classic sports entertainment as opposed to figuring out, should hardcore be medium or low or very low? Like, I really, I really don't get the people bitching about the product stuff. Like again, if you're like, there are some specific issues at the beginning with the products, but most of that stuff has been fixed. So yeah, I really don't get it. But yeah, I mean, everything else, like, I mean, the changes, like, to the booking where you can, like, fix, like, you can, like, if you can, like, if I fucked up something, I can go back and actually fix the booking of something later, or the change where, like, if I put Sabu instead of Samu in a match. Okay, I mean, look, he's the franchise, so he's going to be, don't you want an Adam Cole versus Shane Douglas main event in your takeover, bro? No, seriously. I mean, probably he has good, like, booking skills or good, like, backstage skills or something weird like that. Like, yeah, that's, like, well, I mean, I guess he really doesn't have a problem with McMahon's off. His problems always with, like, Flair and more WCW guys. So that's not unrealistic. But, I mean, if I remember right, he actually, and I know people made fun of him for it, but I think he has, like, his actual, like, office job with, like, Target somewhere. Oh, okay. So let's say, like, after this, like, I realized, oh crap, I actually booked the wrong guy. If you hit return the booking screen, it sends you back to your booking screen here, and then you can go back and edit stuff that hasn't happened yet. Like if something actually happened and then that screwed up, yeah, you can't fix that because like that happened. There is no like you can't like go back and fix the past. But like if like I accidentally like put like this wasn't supposed to be my ending segment, I could then move it down if necessary. And same thing with like booking matches. So again, I can't like so let's say I so let's say I wanted let's say I was going to forgot PJ Friedman versus Jose Maximo. And then let's say, oh shit, I forgot this was supposed to be a one-on-one versus hardcore match. So now I can change it to a death match now, and it doesn't change like before. If you fucked up the match, the type of match, you would have to start all over. Or even like if I want to say this was supposed to be a 2-on-2 match, it now fixes that. So like you don't have to restart like actually having people restart your like booking of the whole match if you just like accidentally put in Sabu instead of Samu, or you put in Shane McMahon instead of Shane Douglas. So that's the big stuff as far as like screwing up during a show or when you're booking a match. And as far as other thing, like I know some people don't like it, but I actually like the perception, because it used to be like you could just easily say this random person that I just signed is now a main eventer, and the fans would just be okay with treating him as a main eventer. Yeah, that's from what I'm hearing. Yeah, that's that's good, and B, I think from what I'm hearing, and some people aren't happy about it or are complaining it's too bad, that basically people get paid. If there's actual interest in them, people will get paid. So like, yeah, you might actually have to it's going back to how it should be, because too often, even though the Predator UI, I guess you could call it, back in TEW16 was pretty good. From what I've heard, the bidding system is a lot better as far as like the other company will eventually just throw on the money to get somebody on their roster if they want them. Yeah, I can't think of the other big changes. Products, UIs, stables I really like. Yeah, exactly. I mean, look back if you can, because they're out there. Look at some of those salaries that people in WCW were making in 1998. You had like random people who were like working only were working Saturday night and like worldwide, making more than like mid-carders make in WWE currently. So yeah. Competition means higher wages for workers. Weird how that works out. It's almost like in that instance, economics makes sense. But yeah. Anyway, get back to the actual show here. I had the Samoan Island tribe of Manu and Samu defeat TJ Wilson and Harry Smith at 9:33. 33. Yeah, I know you guys don't like seeing Wilson or Smith yet, but they'll get better. Yeah. And then we had a beatdown. Teddy and Jack tried to save, but they also got beat down because it's 4 Samoans versus 4 like 19-year-old Canadian people. So, that didn't go too well for them. Let's see here. Then we had Sanjay Dutt basically doing a quick promo where he's like, oh no, look at you attacked me last week. Sure, you've earned a junior heavyweight title shot, but, I'm the Himalayan player. Was that his gimmick? I don't know. But, I'll, you think you can take me out from behind? Well, I'm the junior heavyweight champion for a reason. That guy's 22, so not too terrible. Then we had Vampiro basically run over Norman Smiley. Oh, and I forgot to take out Ron Namey as a road agent. Yeah, Namey's just getting fired, I think, after the show, especially since he was a dumbass. But yeah, Vampiro pinned Norman Smiley in 5:52 with the nail in coffin. He got a 39. Yeah, there we go. Pretty good chemistry. And then, Vampiro does a quick in-ring. You can talk about cleansing your sins, Raven, but, you're broken inside forever, and I'm going to show you that. So that got a 39. And then in our main event, yes, here we go. Okay, so Bryan Danielson drew with Jerry Lynn in 15 minutes when the time limit expired. So, this is just your back and forth main event. And at the end, I'm actually thinking like Danielson is trying to get Lynn in the cattle mutilation, but Lynn's fighting it off. And as he finally has it locked in, Lynn, like, the bell rings for the end of the 15-minute time limits, and the referee gets them apart, and says that's a draw. Beginning of 2004. So, lead up to WrestleMania 20, TNA still having weekly pay-per-views. That's the big stuff, Start of ROH, ROH still isn't completely ROH yet. Stuff like that. And then Danielson and Lynn face off, and that gets a 37, because these guys aren't hugely over, but they're still pretty decent. And that gets us 37, so that gets us a 44 for the show. Okay. So then, since we're booking 2 shows at once, we'll follow this up. And so this was basically the Danielson-Lynn focus, and this will go back to focus on our main event for the next show. So I haven't tried. I mean, I think there are issues with converting, like, some of the personalities from what I've heard, and sometimes stuff like experience, or I think it was experience or reputation, one of those two, like, don't come over. I think, like, I mean, look, there's always some problems when you're converting mods over. I think people forget that, because it only happens every couple of years. So yeah, I think you're probably gonna have to, I haven't done it myself, but from what I read, like, yeah, there are some issues, especially the personality stuff is big, because what basically happens is, I think from what I saw Adam say in the mod form, is basically it grabs, like, the biggest one of, like, sort of the, what's the thing of, like, basically, like, the, now I can't think of the word, the sort of things you determine personality in 2016 with. So I think it basically you have like a 70% conservative, but a 65% whatever it was that got people to be assholes. It'll grab that. Yeah, not influence. The sort of the little bar things you pushed, to create. Actually, let me just bring up to 2016 real quick, so I can show you, because I'm just totally blanking on the name of the thing. Yeah. So yeah, I know. So to bring up just a quick thing from one of the people on my random roster here. So we bring up their personal. Nope, that's, or is it not available? I forget. We'll have to go to the editor. I always forget this. Yeah, I think I'll just go to the editor real quick, because that's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, that's a thing that I'm saying. So I think what happens here is, again, let me just bring up a random worker real quick. So from what Adam was saying, like, so for this stuff, this humble, egotistical, generous, selfish, compassionate, ruthless, optimistic, passionate, blah, blah, blah. I think for basically, like, the core, like, that people person, driven, scumbag, etc. thing, I think what happens is basically, as far as I know, it grabs the one that's the highest on here. So I think, and then it, like, grabs other attributes from the personalities. So I think in this case, so for example, for this worker, since the mercenary one is the highest, it would probably give him that mercenary personality trait, even if, for instance, maybe something else, like maybe he's just driven, but people put him as mercenary. So I think that's the problem, is, like, once it takes the mercenary trait, even if, say, somebody is also, like, very social, if, say, the mercenary here is, like, 85%, and the social is 84%, there might not be anything in the personality about them being like, a social, like a people person. It only have them as a mercenary, and that'll mean they're a negative personality, even if maybe the social being this good may have like balanced it out a little bit. I think that's the big difference. Is what I remember. So like modders are probably going to have to like mess with that in order to get stuff working correctly, but it's not the end of the world or anything. Like I think in a lot of cases, it will just require people to like sort of like double check people's like just double check some personalities company by company, and just sort of like adjust things if necessary, and go from there. But anyway, let me go ahead and like book this actual show here. So oh no, not Raven. Sabu. Funk. Meet up. Only one of them can beat Carino. So again, Funk. Sabu basically facing off. And then in our actual match, let's see here, we've got okay. So we'll have Chris Hero, because he's somebody else who I'm getting rid of just because he's an actual scumbag in real life. So Chris Hero. Oh yeah, I totally get people's like, because yes, the initial UI was yikes, but like literally within 48 hours there was like decent skins out there, and like even after before that I'm actually been really enjoying it. No, not Hero. This guy, Chasing Rants. Yeah, no, Hero's fine. Hero's great. Rants, he has some, shall we say, issues, because basically, I don't know if you remember this small little flare up, but yeah, exactly, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I made that clear, but yeah, I was talking about Rants. Yeah, he's a total scumbag, and yeah. So he's not long for this promotion after after this set of tapings, but I just wanted to draw him out real quick. Hero promo on Homicide. Okay. We'll do the story. Yeah, do storytelling, and story will be Chris Hero is beating the shit out of Chasing Rants. And then let's see here. We'll have a tag match, and we'll have our tag teams. Okay, so we'll have the Van Bitpulls take on the SAT. Yeah, in real life, I mean, from the indie shows I've been here in Seattle, most people are perfectly fine. But yeah, it can be weird at times. But yeah, let's see here. The Bulls will go over. I guess we can book Raven. Okay, yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that match. Okay, yeah, we'll do, okay, Raven, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, some promo. Give me 5 more minutes. Yeah, well, I mean, Bubba Ray initially got over by basically being a shit poster in the ring. He got over basically like calling random women in the ECW crowd, sluts, and doing all the other like extreme cheap heat. So it's not like Bubba was ever some insane promo. He just was really good at getting 20 something ECW mutants. Yeah. Well, I don't say being a bully, but he got over by being a cheap heat asshole. Like, which, was fine. It was ECW in 1995. That was like half your roster. Or, no, half your roster was, it was either half the roster was either complete assholes or people on so many drugs they could have, they have funded, Columbia's GDP that year. Okay, so we got Danielson promo. Give me 5 more minutes. Well, yeah, because he got out of the business. Now he's like, remember he's like a financial planner for like Merrill Lynch or something in like Connecticut. So yeah. We got Collier, Harry Smith, Nana. We could do something with Raven and Vampiro. We'll do another Nigel video. Training video to get him over. And then we'll put... Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't have enough matches. Okay. We could do... Okay. Yeah, actually, let's do this. So we've got... One side we've got Raven, Sabu, Terry Funk. The other side we got Vampiro, Simon Diamond, and who's another not Terry? Okay. Who's actually... Danielson doesn't make sense, but neither does... Actually, let's do a tag team match here. Tag team match player. Yeah. Nigel in the ring, stretching random people. Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, the guy does not remember his Ring of Honor run because he got so many concussions. So I think it's totally fair that they sort of pushed him out of the ring. Like, there's lots of things to complain about the WWE about, but, like, even by wrestling standards, Nigel was fucked up, like, as far as his ring went, so... Okay, so this can go... Yeah, this can totally go 15. Let's see here. This can totally just be our car crash. Well, no, this can be a what? Yeah, and it'll be an open match. I've seen bits and pieces of it, like never the whole thing. Yeah. Where is our... I think we'll just go double count out, just in case, because I'm not sure about going pure sports entertainment. Okay. Riven, okay, there we go. There, okay. So, 10 stories, bro. Okay. Let's do the show. Okay, so we got 17, 26, 34. Yeah, we need one more match in here. Ooh, let me throw in a random match here. Not random, but like putting. Okay, so we got him to like 20. Oh, I haven't put Michael Modest in a match yet, so let's do him versus. Homicide works. Homicide will go over. Yeah. Oh yeah, it probably helped a lot that like half the current WWE roster probably worked a match with Nigel. I haven't actually been watching the Taker documentary. I don't know. I don't say it's bad or anything, but like I just don't have a ton of interest in it. Like, not really, not even like a ooh Taker sucks kind of, but more of in like a it's like not nothing that like people seems to like I kind of already know a lot of the stories, and yeah. But if it's good, that's good, you know. On Hero, and then I think that's it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I totally get that. Like, I'm not one of those people who like hates Taker and think he's like. I mean, he seems like a shitty person, but it's wrestling, so pretty much everybody's, especially a 50-ish-year-old white guy who's a wrestler, probably not the best guy, but like as far as like the gimmick and booking, like like yeah, there's a reason why he's still around. Here in 2020, that's he's really good at his gimmick, and he was really good at his gimmick for years. So yeah, like yeah, if you actually like him and anything, like more power to him. Yeah, I've got like 5 years on you guys, so actually Taker was even more in my wheelhouse because like 94, 90, early to mid 90s when I started watching was not his, but when he was really like becoming like a main part of the show. We got Vampiro, Damon. Want to do anything post match? No, because they're already brawling, so I can just do that at the end of the show. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and run this real quick. Okay, so we got Funk and Sabu meeting up. Wait, basically, Sabu points at Funk. Funk's like, I know only one of us can win, but we can at least work together to kick the shit out of Carino. And that got a 51. In our actual match for the first match, Chris Hero defeated Chase Haynes. Chase and Rant, see, even his name is shitty. In 5:59 by pinfall with a Hero Sandwich, got a 25. Then Hero did a promo on Homicide, that got a 31, because it's a promo. Pitbulls versus the SAT in 7:29. Pitbulls went over when Ray's pinned Maximum with the Cuban Missile Crisis, that's got a 42. Because all these guys, aside from Romero, are really good in the ring. Yeah, so really solid match actually. And Danielson did a promo where he's basically like, I had Lynn locked up. He was about to tap out. Give me 5 more minutes with him, and he will tap out right in the middle of the ring because I'm the best in the world. And Lynn, maybe you used to be, but you're not anymore. You're over the hill, buddy. 36. Again, Nigel promo video gets 28, and he's getting a bit better at his gimmick. Let's see here. Then Homicide going over Modest in 7:54 with 187 gets a 30. And then Homicide cutting a promo on Hero saying, I beat you. I beat you already, Holmes, and I can kick your ass again if you want. So that gets a 25. So then Vampiro and Simon Diamond drawing with Raven and Sabu in 15:23 following a double countout. That gets a 45. Okay, I didn't like the overbooked nature of the finish, but it still got a 45, so can't complain too much. Not quite that. But one thing I do need to do. Oh, okay. Well, I still want to pre-book some matches, so let's just pre-book some of this stuff that I've already set up. So we got Terry Funk, Sabu, Steve Carino, titles, World Heavyweight. So pre-book that. Oop, yeah, I know. Pre-book match. So we are going to do Danielson and Lynn eventually. Pre-book that. Pre-book match is, we got Sanjay Dutt versus Loki. I don't need that. Junior heavyweight. I think that's everything I've fished. Well, and we'll just pre-book this match since I'm going to do it anyway. That's Homicide versus Chris Hero. And we'll pre-book that. There we go. Okay, so this got a 45. Finish the show out here. So yeah, got a 42. Then we'll see. Everything goes. See if they throw out anything interesting as far as what's going on here. Come on, there we go. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, okay, you need time to heal. Wait. Okay. Got 0.05. Is that considered? Let's see here. Ooh, ouch. Oh, right, because we want delayed graveyard because the show is not good enough yet. Okay. Okay, production department, ECMO, Amazing Red. Yeah, this thing I forgot to check out. Amazing Red. Oh, okay. 40 workers. Yeah, well. Let's get rid of you. There you go. Backstage. Okay. Not yet. Nothing yet. So no random deaths yet, but again, I've only done like a month, and even like in my other stuff, I didn't have anybody save. But I think I saw somebody on YouTube, I forget who, had Ric Flair die, and they were doing a show in 2020. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm sure it's a little different, but I'm not sure if like they've had anything too different yet. Okay. ROH and AEW are okay. That's fine. Ooh, HB and Noah are getting along. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. This is the greatest thing ever. The Warrior having a handshake deal with IWA Mid-South. That is hilarious. Give me Warrior versus Necro Butcher now. I mean, Necro Butcher wasn't around in 2004 yet, but give me... Okay, now I need to see who else is on the roster. Because that is hilarious. IWA Mid-South. Yes, give me Warrior versus CM Punk in a random gym in 2004. Yeah, 2000. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the hype because, but yeah, 2004 it's fun because it's enough in flux that anything you do isn't like, unless you do like the standard, oh, I'm WWE, let me hire AJ Styles, CM Punk, and Samoa Joe, and immediately push them over. Like, yeah, unless you do something wacky like that. But if you like anything you do within reason is totally realistic because it was such a time of flux. Like Ring of Honor wasn't Ring of Honor yet. TNA wasn't TNA yet. I mean, it's Ian Rotten, so he's a total scumbag, but but yeah, I mean, it could happen. But yes, this is hilarious that we've got Warrior in IWA Mid-South in this state. That is like, that's funny as hell. Well, it could be a case where like it just hasn't happened yet. Like, just he hasn't gotten that bad role yet. Because if you pull him up, let me see here, Mid-South. Where are you? Yeah, Ian Run. Attributes. He's actually in here as a people person, which is I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Okay. Well, that's always something you can always interact with. But yeah, I think I'll just go through and simulate through to the next. Well, okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the schedule doesn't line up with anything else. So what's an easy way? Schedule. Events and TV. Availability. There we go. Okay, so. See, this is sort of the reason why. Oh, right, this is end of. Right, so let me look at February. Okay. See, you see that? Okay, so the problem is. Okay, so we can. See, this is the problem with signing folks, is you get in a situation where people are off on other shows. So I might adjust this to move this, because let me look at my adjust. Okay, let me modify this TV show. Shown on. Okay, so might have to tape. Okay. So it seems like, okay, so we look at availability. We could probably, okay, so what we'll probably have to do is have a schedule. So we'll have to do probably a taping here on this Sunday, because it's when everybody's actually available or not. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, I think so. We'll book. Okay, so let's book to. This Friday, and then we'll advance that many days, then we'll see where we are, and then go from there. Okay. Why is he worth that much? And that's actually more. Oh, because he's super. Okay, because he's super over in Mexico. Okay. I mean, we could do. Yeah. Okay. And then, so we don't have to do it. We'll do vamp. Oh, you're still happy. Okay. I don't have to care about you then. Okay. Yeah, and then let's skin book to the end of things here. Yeah, we'll advance this many days. All right. Alright, let's just keep on running this until it actually pops up or not. Alright. Oh no, W and Ring Runner have tensions. Wait. Ah, okay. This is interesting. I don't know why this was, maybe this was put in to make sure people ROH didn't get. That's actually kind of weird. But yeah, okay. So it looks like Ring of Honor might be in trouble. Let's see here. I mean, okay, yes, you get what you. Okay, yeah, you're actually kind of worth something. And then I think we'll go. Nope. Okay. So, no, we're not even through yet. Okay. Jesus, this is taking forever. Anyway, I think once I book through this Friday here, I'm going to close things up for the night, just because I've got other stuff to take care of, and at a certain point, like, yeah, doing, like, I don't know how people can do like hours upon hours of stuff on here streaming, but like for now, just going to end things when I get to the actual Friday of week 4, and as far as like future stuff, I'm going to try to do some more streaming of TEW 2020. I've still got my Cornellverse save I'm working on, and this has actually been fun to book because it's extremely weird and new for 2004, so I might do some more of this and whatever. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only 8 where I am here in the US, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know how people can do like 6 or 8 hours of streaming here, especially with TEW. I mean, I suppose like most of those people have like lots more people in their streams or something, but yeah, I don't know how people do, because like, yeah, 2 hours is pretty much my max for our streaming. That might be a side case of me because I'm an old man by streaming video game standards, but yeah. But yeah, we'll get to Friday here, see if anything interesting happens, and then we'll go from there. Black Dragon! Como! Alright, let's see here if anything else interesting happened. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, TW. You can push it through. There you go. Alrighty, let's see here. Anything? Oh, we got more decisions. Loki wants some more money. Yes. I mean, sure. I'll give you 75%. That makes sense. Okay, we got 0.05. Production changes. Sure. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it for now. So anybody that's been here, thanks for watching. And like I said, I'm going to try to stream some more, especially with the new week of this and everything else. But yeah, that's for now. So talk to you later. And adios. See ya.